Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. It is Easter week. If I get this video out to you all a little bit late, it is busier than busy here. So I apologize, but I will bring you the deals. We are today in the southeast area of Las Vegas, actually in Henderson. So Henderson is the bigger city. We are specifically in Seven Hills. If you don't know where Seven Hills is, it's a very upscale area next to Anthem. If you've ever seen the Anthem Golf Club, that's where we are. I'm going to take a quick walk here and show you what the street looks like. And then we're going to look at this beautiful home. And you know I wouldn't bring it to you unless it is a deal. And yes, it is a one-story home. Check it out. So right here, I'm just kind of taking a walk down this street and just filming the homes and the neighborhood in general, just to see what it feels like or what would it feel like for those of you coming out of state who are not very familiar with Seven Hills. What would it look like if I lived on that street? This is the street where the homes are, that particular property that we're going to look at today, which is this one right here. We'll come back to it. It's sitting on. So what do you want to look for when you're looking on the street? Well, do you want to look for homes that are kept up by their owners? Do you want to look for trash that's laying around and the HOA is doing nothing about it? This particular neighborhood has an HOA of only $73, but best believe that if one of your neighbors was to start throwing trash or not upkeep their home, that the HOA is definitely going to come here and just send them a nice little letter and say, "Dear neighbor, all of your other neighbors are definitely looking to keep the value of their home and their homes beautiful. Can you kindly just clean up your front yard and pretend that you're clean?" So just to be, on the level with you guys, it can be beneficial to sometimes have an HOA. This particular community is not gated whatsoever, but you do have that governing body, just having everyone keep their property values pretty stable. So now that we know a little bit about the neighborhood in general and the street that this home sits in, feel free to give me a call if you guys just are not familiar with Seven Hills. It is a beautiful area. We are looking at this one story here today, built in 1999. It is a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom. Your taxes will run you about $3,400 a year. Like I said, we do have a $73 HOA per month, and the total square footage is 2,094. We do have a lot size of right over 6,000, but we do not have a pool. So if you're not looking to maintain a pool, this might be an option for you. Right here we have, as we enter, the formal dining combined with your living room space, and that will enter straight into our kitchen, which I'll show you guys in just a second here. The floor seems to be in phenomenal condition. I did not open this other window, but there's plenty of natural light in here, which makes it very nice. And as we enter the kitchen, you have the separate island with a nice angled. The appliances most definitely need to be upgraded, but the kitchen overall is looking to be in phenomenal shape. Cabinets are great. Beautiful, beautiful granite here. The thickness of this granite blew my mind. It is about 3.5 inches possibly. Now that's something we don't see every day, very unique. I definitely am liking all of the large windows, which brings a lot of natural light into the home. Kind of cool that you have both a living room and a family room space to take advantage of when you have visits or just extra room in general. Covered patio with a fan. I'm always a fan of that because it does cost money to go ahead and wire that fan out on the outside portion here. They have laid out artificial turf. And let me tell you, if you like a non-maintenance backyard, this is pretty much as close as you can get to it. Look at the beautiful palm trees here they left. I like that. Just quickly walking over here, checking out the AC condition. Definitely is not a original, but my goodness, that is a commercial size. It's gigantic. Looking good though. This planter here to the side, I really like as well. It is very well done. I've seen planters that kind of shift and it looks like it was either brand new and just done or it's been kept up really well. So planters are always nice because you can always add your own designs, your own greenery, landscape it the way you want. Let's go check out the bedrooms and see what that is looking like. So far with the tour, we can see that there's some areas that will need upgrades. We can see that the fireplaces need upgrading. Some of the doors to the bedroom closets will need upgrading. Bathroom looks like it was just done upgrading, but again, doesn't mean that it's your style. You can choose to do whatever you want. The home is listed as $675,000. Now remember, we're paying for location, so I know that seems a little bit high, but you do have to put a little bit of money into it. Friends, what I want to tell you about a asking price for a home, it doesn't mean that is the price you're going to pay for it. That's why you're hiring me for negotiations. Now, we have to be realistic when it comes to negotiations because if we have a home that was just listed one day ago and we knock the price down by $30,000 and we have all these terms where we want closing costs and we want a home warranty, we have to be realistic that just as if you were selling your home, you would not take the first offer that you would receive, correct? So with that being said, we have to be realistic. How badly do you really want the house? Sometimes when the home has been on the market for a day or so, if you want the home, you're going to have to be aggressive on your offer because what the seller is going to look at is going to be the price that you're offering for the home and the terms. And being that they're only on the market for one day, so we have to kind of think about that. If you really want the house, do you really want to lose out the home to someone else that's coming in right behind you because they're offering only $5,000 under asking price? So everything has its place. We know how to negotiate and we know the best terms are going to be for homes that have been sitting on the market. But sometimes you just don't have the time to wait for that. So we have to keep everything into perspective. Having an aggressive, solid offer is good. We just have to know that we're the first ones to hit that property when it comes out on the market. Again, it depends on how much you're willing to pay for it and how badly do you really want the house. So there you are, folks, another one-story home in a beautiful community of Seven Hills in Henderson. If you want any information about this house, it'll be in the description box along with my contact information. Don't be shy. Go ahead and send me a text or a phone call. I love to speak with you and I love to help you if you're looking for a home here in the Vegas area. If you could just hit that little thumbs up on the channel there for me and like this video, subscribe if you haven't so you can come along every week. And I wish you a wonderful day. Catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.